And welcome back, everybody. We are back into some Satisfactory here. I am joined this evening by Celi here. Celi, how are ya?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I left off over here. I was refitting the steelworks. I'm actually kind of building up above what we have so I don't interrupt what we have going on. So I'm going to build a new one above it, get it all planned out and functional. Then I'll just switch the supply lines over, and then I'll come into the bottom where the current one is, take that out, and I'm going to fill it with like batteries, so we have like a built-in building UPS.
Nice.
So I'm going to come back over to the main area for a second, because it looks like you're sitting over there, yeah?
Yep.
And then we can catch up on what you've been up to since I've been on last. I'm just gonna manually drop my train. Oh, I gotta remember I gotta do the switches. Oh, it's already pointing the right way. Okay. Meow. Perfect parking job. Yeah. Ooh, you've been busy.
Oh yeah.
What do we
Yep.
have?
Got a good
Huh.
good start to the central storage here.
Okay, I see what you did. You made a blueprint and you're kind of modularizing it together. So I was right in my speculating when I was on last. I thought that's what you were probably doing some
Yep.
kind of modular approach. All right, walk us
Yep.
through it. Let's start at the start of the line over here.
Let's see. Are you
So
over by Okay, you're going to the sorter first. So basically
so
this
here's
just
where
kind
here's
of
where it comes in from the trains. Okay,
Yep.
hits your lines. Oop,
And then
go.
it gets
What's
all
happening underneath here?
Well, they go in and they hit a 4x4 sorter, which kind of just distributes the load.
Oh, a balancer.
Um, yeah. Yep.
Okay, so they
And
get load
then
balanced here. Okay, and
Yep,
then
it comes up into here, which pops it. That's my dog going crazy. Sure, everybody wants to hear that right in the middle of the video. Woof,
that's
woof,
all
woof.
right.
And
So it
then
comes
over
down
here,
here and then comes over.
yes. So it goes down underneath and kind of flows along and then hits the other end down here. Okay, you get over here before me. So then it comes in. I still haven't quite finished up the underneath here, but you can see it's got a pretty good little
Oh
buffer
wow,
box here where they kind of enter in. So that way, if the line's back up, it's got a little
that
give
is
to it.
amazing looking right here. Oh, let me turn the light off. Look at that pretty.
Yeah,
All
it does
right,
look nice with the light belts and everything.
so we
So then
got
you
the
come
buffer
in.
boxes,
Yep.
and
Which
then it
gives you 4 lines of sushi belt, which run
sushi.
down. What's going to happen is it's going to send anything undefined down the center of the track, and then everything that's an overflow is going to go to the left, and then the item that I specify is going to go to the right side boxes.
Okay.
Each There's
So
two
basically,
double.
if this is set for wire and we've got iron rods on the line, they'll just bypass that one and keep going until they find one that has iron rods.
Correct. Yep.
All right. So and
And
it
then
comes along, and then what else?
yeah, well, eventually it's gonna be linking into the others. It's gonna loop all the way around and come back down along the lines, going in all the way to the end here.
So like this one's gonna loop over that way.
Yes. Yeah, eventually, but there's gonna be a
Okay.
lot more building to it because there's a lot more storage to put in.
Yeah.
It takes a while to get all the resources.
So basically, it comes along, and then anything that's not defined or overflowed comes through these, I guess.
Yep. Yep, it hits this end, goes through here, basically down towards the middle of the buildings. Once I get them all up, I'm going to have my overflows going two different directions, which will bring it back and link this all together. It comes over to here, and they all get linked in with all the two overflows as well as the undefines, which eventually come up and go into my awesome sinks, one per line.
We'll be generating lots of tickets.
Yes.
Cool.
Yep. And as you can see here on this edge, you can kind of see I got the roll-up door. So
Yeah.
basically, it's going to end up looking like a couple storage sheds. So you'll end up just walking into them. You can
That
see you
is
get the little
awesome.
light. It's going to look really cool when I get it done. It's just going to take a little bit of time.
I love it.
Yeah. But yeah, you can come in here with a nice, any vehicle can drive in through those doors and drive in here. So if you wanted to load up a truck with stuff to take it somewhere, you can.
Yeah, we'll have to make sure that we maybe on this end over here
Oh yeah,
to your
I'll be
right.
building a
Put
ramp up.
put a ramp down to like the top of the dune. That way you can go either that way or that way, you know.
Yep, it'll be uh, it'll be there. I just
That's
we've got a
cool.
lot of work to go still.
Yeah, yeah, I've got a lot to do on that steel rework over there, but it's gonna be worth it. I'm doing it really tidy over there.
Yeah, and that's gonna be the best part is when they're all nice and done and they just look really nice together.
Yeah.
So thinking,
So since you're needing materials, are you gonna go out and do something else?
yeah, I think I'm gonna shift gears and go work on the computers and stuff like that here in a minute. Kind of
Okay.
get them up and automated so I don't have to sit there at the bench and craft for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
It it adds up and gets old quick.
It sure does. All right, I'm gonna head back over and continue my project of the steel rework. All right, so we got these done.
Really loving the roll-up doors they did though.
Yeah, there's quite a few little things like that that I've seen in here. It's like, whoa, that's nice. I was waiting for something like that.
Some
They
fun little
really
add-ons they did.
well, yeah. You know what's nice is the coffee guys here who did this game. They really listen to their community. I mean, they had just a couple of things that they said we're not going to do this ever, but they're very few and very far between. There's only a few of them that they were like, no, we're not doing this. Everything else has pretty much been, you know, uh, community guided. It's really nice. It's nice to
Nice.
get a developer that listens to the community and what they want. Alright, so I need to pull up my blueprint that I made on the other screen and see what else we gotta do here. I'm gonna need some concrete, and I'm gonna need iron ingots, and I think I need copper ingots too. Yeah, so six for copper. I can get away with one for iron. And four constructors for concrete. Okay. I need to remove some wall just to make things a little easier to visualize. So basically I've got 3 rows of space out this way. That can be the one for the iron. I need what, 6 for the copper? Look. Yeah, well, 5 and change, so we'll do 6. 1,
Yeah, that'll fit
2,
just fine.
3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. That's going to be iron. That's going to be copper. Alright. And then we're going to do constructors. pipe these all up. Figure I'll go ahead and put some signs up. That way we know what inputs are what.
All right. I got the other footprint in.
Alright, the other
Should
set.
be good.
Let's see if I can make this work.
Yeah, we got a lot of work to do on that. I'm trying to remember, what did I usually build out there at Grand Canyon besides the computers?
Crystal oscillators. And also, like later on, once we get aluminum stuff, we also did turbo motors and stuff out there too, I think.
And supercomputer too, I think, right?
Yeah,
Figured I'd plan it all ahead so that way I at least have the right amount of machinery ahead of time, you know?
yeah, smart. Alright, so we should be able to.
I think I did radio
All
control
these
units there too. Does
floors
that
here.
sound right?
Yeah, because those take the crystal oscillators.
Thinking about it now, I used to make a lot of things out there. That was a
Yeah,
massive factory back in the day.
yeah. There we go. That way, at least it looks like it's being supported. I'm trying to make things pretty, you know.
Yeah.
Alright, so those are inputs for that. Which leaves room to bring in those on that end. There.
Gonna run AFK a minute.
Alright. All right, and that will be the concrete coming in. So let's see, we need side, side. Limestone in. Go.
All right. I came back just to let you know I'm gonna have to step away for a little bit and do some cooking.
All right, buddy. Enjoy your meal.
Oh, yeah. I will be back in a little bit.
overzealous with that. Let's try again. Alright. That works. Looks like I missed a little bit. There we go. I need to figure out what else I'm doing if I'm going to use up any of this extra space here. I'm going to tab out for a second and look at my planner. I mean, I've got to make some iron plates. That can be done with one. Yeah, I probably should take it up to the next level. I do this right, I might be able to. Let's try it. See if I guessed right. Pop a hole down. Okay, I need to be one more to the right. Okay. Plates. Go. This is top one. One here. Right, so here we go. That looks better. So that. So I can bring this one. There we go. Some plates. This will be copper ingots. This will be concrete. Double check and make sure everything's set right. Right. Alright. Let's see. Then I'll probably bring them over here. Shoot them up to the next level. Put some power in here. Didn't actually put anything in there, but nice to know I've got the option. Okay. Gotta figure out how to get everybody up here in case we don't have power at some point. Oh, don't we have some kind of elevator or something now? Let's look through these here. add one here. And actually need to add one more. Here. And hopefully we can extend this elevator up. Well, that's not exactly what I had in mind. Ah, okay, I see. Nice, let's try it out. That's cool. I like it. I like it. It's the first time I've played with those. Last time I played this game, a year ago basically, they didn't have any of the stuff in here, the elevators. That's awesome. And we're gonna need a wall here. Actually, that way we can tell the service entrance from the factory floor. Alright. So that stuff's gonna come over. Up. Need to put the floor in here. these walls up, yeah. Some power in. Alright. Now we're wired up for power in here. That's kind of neat. Alright, so we got the first floor tackled. Second floor prepped. And an elevator in. Alright, well I am going to call it there, my friends. I appreciate everybody who watches, and please, if you enjoyed the content, please like, subscribe if you want to see when the new ones come out, and comment if you want to say hi or want to see something specific, by all means. And until the next time, guys, stay safe out there.